Titanfall 2 is an absolute banger of a game. This kind of prequel to Apex Legends has some of the cleanest movement, gunplay, and mech combat available, and you may be wondering if it's worth playing. It 100% is.
Trust me.
To find out exactly why I'm shilling this game so hard, like, subscribe, and let me tell you all about Titanfall 2. To start, let's talk about the player base. Titanfall definitely isn't dead, they're averaging about 3k players on Steam, according to SteamDB, with people also playing on PlayStation, Xbox, and EA's own launcher. But there also isn't crossplay, so it doesn't matter quite as much as you think, which kinda sucks. From what I've seen of the community, it's pretty chill. There's some being between like good and bad and new and old players, but overall it seems like a lot of the dedicated player base are just pretty happy that other people are actually playing their game. At the start of most of the matches I've had, there's someone saying good luck, have fun in chat, and most of the subreddit is just meme posts, which is always a good sign. Now let's talk about the single player experience. The campaign is super solid. Taking an average of 6 hours, or 1 hour 50 minutes if you're a speedrunner, it's great by FPS standards. The story itself is pretty standard. You play as Jack Cooper, a soldier who, after his captain dies, becomes a pilot. Pilots are like the Jedis of the universe, except they're faster, get a mech called a Titan, and use every gun in existence. To quote some random NPC, they're on a whole nother level. As you go through the story, you'll fight against the IMC, the generic evil space company Empire bad guys. Accompanying you is your Titan BT, and the balance between Jack and BT is well written enough to actually make you care about the story, and make some of the emotional moments have some genuine impacts. You know, no spoilers.
A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect. Conclusion. I am 50% in love.
The actual gameplay of the campaign is great, because it's just Titanfall gameplay. You go real fast and shoot a lot of bullets. However, the thing that makes the campaign phenomenal, in my and everyone else's opinion, is the level design. The places you go through have some really cool designs, like a factory mass-producing houses, or cause and effect, where you jump through time to make your way through the level. Even though the game came out 7 years ago, it looks big and awesome. But, outside of just the visuals, the layouts of the level are made with movement in mind. The ways you can maneuver through the level using Titanfall's signature movement makes the campaign so much better than it needed to be. My only real complaint about the campaign is mostly a skill issue. When playing on some of the harder difficulties, enemies can kill so fast that hiding feels like a better option than moving, which goes against the whole point of a movement shooter. Editing gets through here, I was looking at some like posts on forums and stuff. Apparently this actually is a thing that a lot of people agree with, so just keep in mind when you're playing the campaign, maybe don't pick the higher difficulties, or highest at least. Overall, the campaign is probably one of the best single-player campaigns I've seen in an FPS. It is probably worth the price of the game by itself, especially if you can get the game at a discount. If you're a fan of speedrunning, you'll definitely get something out of this game. There are a bunch of different categories, from any percenting the campaign to some extra challenges that is put in, with the latest world record being set 21 days ago as of me reading this. I honestly can't see anyone who's a speedrunner of games like Ultrakill or Neon White not getting some amount of fun out of this. There's a ton of movement tech to learn, like 40 minutes of YouTube video worth, and much like PvP, you can get really, really good at it. Let's talk about the Titan in the room, the PvP. The multiplayer servers for Titanfall 2 are apparently functional. Okay, so I thought they were down, like, permanently after all of the hacking situation, but apparently no, they're back up and actually have some pretty solid, like, queue times and a pretty decent player base, which is cool, I guess. I was able to find matches pretty quickly, and I didn't have too much of an issue with disconnects, and I didn't see any cheaters in any of the games I played, so that means that players have a choice. They can either play on the regular servers, or the fan-made, community-run North Star servers. There are reasons to play on both. The regular servers just have more players. However, in the North Star server, you're able to join games instantly without any delay or queue times, and all of the gear and upgrades are unlocked automatically, meaning you don't have to go through the process of leveling them. PvP is great. It's fast, has a stupidly high skill ceiling, and kills feel really damn satisfying. The time to kill is a lot lower than games like Apex, but this is balanced out by good players being borderline impossible to hit. Like, seriously, what am I looking at? This is dumb. You don't need to do that. Stop. There's a variety of game modes, with and without Titans, meaning that if you prefer either Titan or pilot gameplay, you can just pick the one you like best. Important to note though, it might be better to play on North Star for this, just because it'll probably be a lot easier to actually find any of these games. You may be wondering why someone want Titans in their games, and that's because Titans are really strong, with most Titan weapons one-shotting pilots. Pilots aren't completely helpless, however. They do have anti-Titan weaponry and much more mobility. Insert attack on Titan joke here, but their coolest means of fighting Titans is rodeo. Rodeo is when a pilot jumps on top of a Titan and rips out their batteries, which they can then run over and give to an ally Titan. Pulling it off feels badass, and I've actually seen pilots kill Titans with just rodeo alone. PvP isn't perfect though. Gun balance is questionable at best, with certain guns just being way better. Volcar, Alternator, and Mastiff take no field, and there isn't much skill-based matchmaking. So newer players will probably get hit by a Kraber from halfway across the map, and they will deserve their death for not maintaining optimal momentum. But honestly, if you're just playing on the regular servers, most of the player base isn't that crazy, and if you're really having a hard time, Northstar does have some beginner servers which should be a lot less brutal. I got banned for being too good, despite kinda sucking, so there definitely won't be any insane players there. A big issue for a lot of modern gamers will probably be the lack of any sort of rank system. There isn't a competitive game mode, and you won't be able to climb the ladder to show others how good you are at pressing buttons. That might not sound like a big deal to some people, but a ranked ladder within a game is enough to keep people engaged for way longer than the gameplay itself. Valorant does exist after all, so clearly good gameplay isn't that important. If you're searching for your next competitive sensation, Titanfall probably isn't what you're looking for. However, if you're searching for a game that has really fun gameplay that you can dedicate near unlimited time to mastering, and a super passionate community that just wants to see their game thrive, Titanfall 2 might be exactly what you're looking for. Alright, and that's in the scripts. Congrats on making it all the way here. If you did enjoy the video, you might also like my Twitch channel. A lot of the footage was from there. It's the reason why the quality kind of sucks, because Titanfall decides that it's just going to mangle my stream quality. I do not know why. I tried to fix it, didn't work. Well, it kind of works, but not enough. I can't. I think I'm supposed to promote other stuff, but I can't think of anything, so I don't know. Like, subscribe. If I didn't be lazy, I will probably put some bloopers after this of me just messing up words, so that's cool. Alright, bye. Flying on here. And make something emotional and nothing, but there are a lot of pain. And I've actually seen oh my god.